got a good-looking matchup as well, Mike. Lilgun versus Army Genius. Lots of chatter in the lobby. The AG boys just love talking.
And yeah, he's going to make his way back to the fountain unless we have a salve. But no, he has the bottle. Looks like he will stick around. Meanwhile, top lane, Varish in trouble on this Bloodseeker. Is going to give First Blood the way of 11 on the OD. Ace 12 in the meantime could be in a rough position as the Nightmare does come out, but the cookie was there in time from Naaman. Ace might still be able to run, but the Scatter Blast does land now as he does Brain Sap and is still running away. The Anchor Smash is not going to land. So now 4-2-3 will turn on to Wami. They do secure one. They might even go for another as Naaman. Well, he's going to try and get himself out.
With a Meteor Hammer on the OD, it's just going to melt, and AG's not in position to really defend that.
Well, looks like they're going to try now as the Meteor Hammer is on cooldown. Varish let the blood ride out as Naaman does rotate and does have Cookie up. Kishka's trying to help, but the stun does land, so 11 in trouble, but Sanity's going to be dropped. It's not quite enough. Here comes 4-2-3 though to help out, and at least does find Varish. They've got that Fiend's Grip as well, and if you can land that, that's as good as done for Azura, as now Ace 12 tries to break the gap, and they've got him. They've got the Fiend's Grip. Nothing to cancel it off either. Bloodright will finally come in, but it's way too late. Then maybe you could find a trade. And Sanctity has been ruptured up, and in the meantime, well, DB even shows up onto Ace 12, but they have not got the kill yet. Naaman finally gets him done, but everyone on AG is falling so darn low. Varish, he will drop, and now here comes the cavalry. 11, he'll get an Astral as there is a chase on from Kishka, and he lands the stun, but can he go for a swash? He's got it in 2. He has 1 charges, but he won't be able to throw one out blind. The Ricky is gone. They get basically everyone else here, John.
You have to kind of accept that DB's just going to have to wait for that defusal wait a lot longer. They are making moves bot, though.
They found somebody with the Astral. It is going to be Varish. Does end up dropping. In fact, they've even got a Nightmare out onto Wami. And if you've got enough Disable, Wami is not that tanky right now. But the Cookie out from Naaman, he will be able to get away. Still Kishka going for the chase with the Rolling Thunder. He's going to have to make his own way out now as DB is currently stalking a bit. Instead, we'll go on to 11. They might be able to turn, however. You've got Sanity's Eclipse right now. Ravage is going to fly out, but it's a bit of a hit and miss as the Sonic Wave comes through. They get one. They might be able to get DB, and they do. 11 turning right around and dropping the hammer on his head. And AG, I mean, it just felt very forced, John, as they'll even find Naaman on the Snapfire, and Lilgun just completely outplaying the side of the dive.
And there's just not enough room for AG to farm up and get a response out here.
Well, they've got Ace 12 at least. That might be a nice little support pick-off that they can secure. They are going to make it as hard as possible, though, with the Astral. It's 4-2-3. He might jump in. Ace 12, he does drop, but the Wukong's command is out. They've got Naaman and they've got Varish. In fact, they've got Azura on that TA, but he does barely manage to get away as now the kisses do fly out. Naaman, he'll try to turn this for his team, but it may not work as he does end up dropping. It's a 2-for-2 trade thus far between these two. DB still keeping tabs. This Meteor Hammer is going to fly in from 11 as DB. He'll jump in with the smoke screen. Nice Quelling Blade out to the Monkey King to boot. But do they really have the damage necessary to deal with 4-2-3 right now? I don't think they really do. DB, he's still trying. They'll Blink Strike in. He's still trying to man fight. In fact, they've got him, but they've lost DB in the process. Azura, meanwhile, he'll keep the fight up against 11, but Wami may just drop right in front of his eyes as he's still trying to fight, but it's just not going to be enough.
Deso is almost there, not quite there, and BKB has to come out. They're going to catch one more, though.
They've got 11. Bloodright will be there, but you've got the Rolling Thunder to try and follow up with that blink out. 4-2-3, he's going to blink in. Naaman, he's trying to get the fight going, but the Sanity's Eclipse has dropped, and now the Wukong's is there. Oh, and even the Fiend's Grip on the backside onto DB, and look at the damage output. 4-2-3, he has no problems dealing with the whole team.
AG really starting to bleed out a lot. They are looking for some aggression out of it. Desolator is coming up here for RTA. Azura does have some damage. And DB's very close to defusal, so I think they're just going to keep forcing until these items are fully finished, just to try to reel some control back.
Look at this. I mean, 4-2-3, he's just gone in on his own again. Onto Naaman. Mind you, he probably did not know DB was around, but that won't matter as now the Nightmare's there. They could keep going after Naaman if they really want, or they could try onto DB instead. DB already so low, and he just makes it a value play for Sanctity. Why not? 2-for-1 special as Azura. You think he'd be safe, you think he'd be farming, John, but it's just not the case. Nobody's safe from this draft of Lilgun or from 11 on that OD. It's such a sad game right now for AG. Is Varish, well, you speak of the devil, John, he might just appear, and Varish already being jumped. He'll go for the rupture onto the Pangos. The Nightmare will be there to try and save it. The Ravage is out. Wami, they might be able to turn and get a good team fight for themselves, and so far, they've got 2 for nothing. It's a great start, but can they find more? I mean, Sanctity, he does eventually get Varish, but it's still a great fight for AG if they can get away with it. So Sanctity is very confident to jump back in. It's 4-2-3 now. He'll join in, but the Quelling Blade is going to be there. They've locked him down. They meld strike him out. Sanctity, it's him against the world now, but he cannot do it.
AG probably kind of feeling the same way here. Still kind of posturing the jungle, though. Under vision. Could be risky.
Varish, not really going to have much of an option here. He'll just kind of tank the gank. It's now 4-2-3 to get away safely, but does lose his own life. Roshan could potentially be up in 15 seconds, so see how lucky AG can get, but it seems like Lilgun, they want to fight right here, right now. Question is, how do you get to the high ground? In fact, never mind that question, they've already gone 4-2-3, a 3-man boundless, but he's already dead. Wami able to pick up the kill. As Roshan, oh, it's a 30-second timer to boot. That's a little rough for Lilgun, as they might lose another. 11 could not blink away this time around. Host's target is Kishka right now, and you'd love to see that rupture fly out. In fact, never mind that. They've got a Ravage onto the Queen of Pain, but the Astral is going to be there to save, and the kisses are going to be completely wasted, as now the turnaround is going to be there from Kishka. They'll commit the rupture to try and put a stop to all this, but Narman's already been called out. They'll try to help, however, with the Ricky to move back in onto Sanctity, but the Sonic Wave is there still. They've got Narman out of there. In fact, now the Quap, he's gone too far. 11, he's going to try and save his life, but the silence is still there. DB able to take a double kill, as now they can just rush for the rest. They've got 11, 4-2-3. He's going to try and pop the ulti and fight back, but can he do it? He's got Wami, but that's about it. That's all he can afford to take, as DB's just looking to clean up and perhaps just secure an ultra kill, but Asura, he'll take it away. How do you kill Azura now with the Aegis up? It's looking very, very tough. In fact, mid lane, Sanctity may have been caught out, as the Scatter Blast does land into the Cookie. He has not got the blink off, and the Ravage is going to be committed. They really want the kill, but they can't make it. Or can they? Mortimer's kisses, they will fly out, as Sanctity's trying to juke him, but he can't. Narman does secure the kill. They'll even get Ace 12 with the Zora.
AG have a very good idea as to where everyone's standing now, although DB gets caught out here.
All that he does. Fiend's Grip is there. Can they save the day? Not quite. DB, he's already gone, but the BKBs are down now, so maybe they could try to fight back. Narman is dropping low, though. Needs to back off. The Sonic Wave is thrown out. They've got Vrish as well. Sanctity's still chasing, but who are we going after? He'll try after that Snapfire, after Narman, but he does TP away successfully.
Varish does have his Ags up, so we have 2 charges of the Rupture. Despite that slow start, he's got a lot of utility here.
But they've got DB John top lane. They blow up the Ricky. There could be some big punishment to come, as Sanctity is going to need to back off. Silence does connect, but he BKB's up, but he's going to go for the fight into Wami. In fact, never mind. He'll let Kishka die. So he has been ruptured. So he's kind of limited as to where he can go. He'll blink away again into the Astral, and it looks like he will be fine, as now they turn 4-2-3 back in onto Wami. They'll get the tide down first. Onto Narman they go. There is going to be a bit of a Yules, but not for long, as Narman, he'll keep trying to run, but Sanctity, he'll be on the chase. Along with 4-2-3 and 11, they might eventually be able to clean up the supports again. Narman, though, a big turnaround, but is unable to get that kill. In fact, there's your Sanity's being dropped. They do get 11, and now they've got Sanctity trapped up. So Varish trying to get the job done, but the Fiend's Grip is there on Azura. Still, Azura is safe for now, but 4-2-3 is still going on that Monkey King, trying to secure the kill. And Sanctity, he jumps back into the Quap, secures the TA, and now the Boundless Strike lands on 2, but it's not going to be enough. Narman able to get the kill with the Scatter Blast as Roshan spawns up. Still a very back and forth game between these two teams, John. In fact, it's not even over. Ace 12 gets caught. Wami, of course, with the blink ready with that double Ravage anytime as they try to jump in now. Rolling Thunder. Oh boy, they Fiend's Grip something. It was a Ricky illusion. They Fiend's Grip. So the Ravage is there. They found 4-2-3 on the tree line, but can they take him down? Narman's knocked him out of the tree, but it's not enough. They'll get the buyback from Kishka, but they don't want to take it too much further. Just back to the racks. Oh, Sanctity, that's a very aggressive jump in with the Sanities. Zura, he's going to be just fine. So much being wasted there by Lilgun. They should feel very confident with that Aegis up. Keep in mind, there's still a second Ravage from Wami as 4-2-3 now going to pop the Wukong's command. Wami's got the Ghost Scepter, however. They even get the Sleeping Dart out. Won't be enough, though. AG, do you want to keep going?
Yeah, they commit the cheese on Wami just to get the mana topped up.
Fiend's
They
Grip.
do want to do it.
Gonna lock him down, but a big Ravage is there. Wami landing on 3 as they drop the Wukong's command again. Sanity solo, but Azura, he might drop. That'll be the first time as Narman. He'll be the second target. 11's trying his absolute best. In the meantime, Sanctity's dropped, but Azura, he's been caught out again. That's the target you wanted. AG, they are gonna lose quite a few. Like, where's DB in all this? He went after Ace 12, but it just took so long to get the job done. He might pay for it with his own life as they try to chase him down. Varish, he'll be the third to go as DB is going to be able to run out of range, but I can't say the same for Wami. He does get caught in the tide. Another target to go for AG. Lilgun, they successfully hold that second lane of barracks.
They're going to force the issue and pincer them here on the forest line of the bot area.
And they made this know. I mean, traps are being put down as Kishka going to try and initiate onto DB. They'll start with the Ricky, but Azura jumps in straight in onto that Bane as DB. He's still fine. They're still fighting. There's a Sonic Wave out. 4-2-3, who are you aiming? He's hitting the Creep Wave right now. Kishka is still trying, but 4-2-3's been trapped up. Meanwhile, on the backside, Sanctity is trying to fight onto Kishka. There is still a lot of stuff just flying out. 2 down for each side. They've got out Narman. Sanity's finally dropped. It's not enough for Wami though, but it will eventually be as they continue again on to Sanctity, trying to deal with that Queen of Pain, but Azura now still has the Aegis and BKB, can continue fighting. And along with that buyback, we're still going after Narman though. Sanctity, he does manage to pick him up, but can they get the Quap kill? Sanctity, he'll blink away. TP is there. Can they get the damage? Not quite. As Quap is proving to just be such a nuisance.
What will work for AG is the fact that they still hold on to Aegis Mike. Only a minute and a half left. Not much time for Azura to put that forward.
Ishka.
They did buyback, have to be careful.
They love starting on Narman, but Eruption's there. Fiend's Grip, however, going to creep up that Snapfire as they just really want him dead, and they've got him. 4-2-3 with the first kill as Ace 12. He's been targeted. He is still alive, though. DB with the Nullifier trying to deal with him, but 4-2-3, he'll go for the chase down onto Azura. Boundless Strike does land. They've got him in the Wukong's Azura. He's going to lose his first life. They've lost DB without buyback to boot. This could be a terrible team fight now for Army Geniuses. They are still going to try though. Wami, he hasn't got a Ravage available right now as Azura's trying to TP away, but the Boundless and the Bashes are there. Azura's gone. He's got the buyback gold available to commit back to this team fight. But it's only Wami left, and Wami does not have buyback.
Tier 4s are going to be under pressure. They know there are no buybacks. Respawns are still a ways off. I don't know what Azura can really do.
No, I mean, he's, I guess, just got to go for the fight. He'll try for the split push. He looks like he's going to go for a base race. I mean, why not try, right? Onto the tier 4 towers he goes. He's actually doing a pretty damn good job of it, in fact. 11 has to rotate back to make sure that he can't get away with it. So now, I guess it's a 1v4 situation here for Azura. Problem is, they could just lock him down with the Fiend's Grip through the BKB, and that's GG. Varish has seen enough, and Lilgun has somehow clawed their way back into this game number 1.
Oh, man. What a back and forth first game of the day, Mike. So you can actually look to play that lane aggressively, and I think that should allow AG to have a much smoother ride for DB in this lane. His Ricky lane was just not great. Lilgun go with the Faces Void, though.
Still, first blood yet to be drawn. Varish, though, has been jumped top lane as 11 does land the Jingu with the Boundless Strike, and there's your first blood. Set up here with Narman. In fact, never mind that, because top lane, there is a bit of a dive out onto Varish again, but this time Azura has rotated. Still 11 able to pick up the kill, but is going to give his life back the way of Azura. In fact, they'll find a second now. Kishka is going to drop. Oh, you could even rotate Azura down. But Chrono is thrown out. Narman, he's going to be targeted. 4-2-3, though, hardly has any damage to throw out, as now the Rolling Thunder's in, but you've got the rotation in from Sanctity. Still Wami will chase down 4-2-3, and the trade will be in favor of Army Geniuses.
So you're not under pressure here if you are 4-2-3. You are under pressure on the side of Lilgun.
Yeah, he's under pressure right now, John. I mean, you had the Fiend's Grip if you needed it, but it looks like they want to try and hold out and save it, but it might cost them Azura. He can't blink away.
Kishka. They do get the space to clear out the bot tier 1, but looks like Azura's not going to get much for that TP in.
Oh, DB's been called out, John. Terrible, terrible news here for the side of Army Geniuses. They don't even cancel the Fiend's Grip in time, so they might at least lose Ace 12, but it's not going to matter because now you've got Vrish locked down to boot, so you'll have a secondary kill to go the way of Lilgun. XP. Again, there's just nothing they can do to fight back at the moment. I'm going to get a bit aggressive with this 3-man smoke up. Going to run right into Sanctity, and he's broken the smoke. They aren't going to be able to find him out yet, as he tries to make his way out with the orb, and looks like he might just be fine, but the blink might be there from Wommy. In fact, never mind that, because the 3-man Chrono now is out in the void, but the Rolling Thunder is going to make it so he gets no damage off. 4-2-3 is going to try and run, but Wommy has just ruined everything. So they'll throw out the Wukong's command on the backside, though, and Azura and Varish will still drop. They might be able to get a bit more. Lilgun, they're going to try. Onto DB they go. Nice boundless strike. DB being stunned up permanently as he ends up going down for nothing. They will still try to fight back, but it is not looking great here for Army Geniuses. There's 11. He'll just keep the chase up on Wommy. They'll be a blink away. He may have just gotten himself out in time. Well, they got there though, 11. In that tree line, getting so much vision. It's Ace 12. Nightmare is out. They've got Azura. Lift is there to try and help out, but the Fiend's Grip is there in time from Ace 12. They mistimed the lift there with Narman, and that's going to cost the life of the Quap and his own life.
Maybe a bit too late. They might make it in time, though, and force the fight here.
Hard to see it, John. I mean, they're getting close, but they've got to jump in immediately, and Roshan is already gone. In fact, will they at least get Kishka? Eclipse committed for that. Rolling Thunder from Wommy to try and set up on more. They might be able to find the Bane. It looks like they will with Ace 12 to drop to the Sonic Wave. Is 11 now dropping very low himself. Will be the third to fall. In fact, can they find a fourth? XP. They're trying. Sanctity, though, has made a run.
AG are going to force the issue.
They're gonna try, but again, keep in mind, you've got all the ultis up right now. And they found Kishka, but I don't think it's gonna be quite enough. In fact, 4-2-3 now, he's in with the Chrono. He found both supports, and he'll go right after Narman into Kishka. That'll be another. In fact, DB popped the Eclipse, but he's been caught out, and the Eclipse does absolutely nothing. He'll try to BKB and run, and that might be enough. The chase does continue. Lilgun. CDB, and there's your Dream Core now, locking him down into the Mortimer's Kisses, but 4-2-3! Oh, he got caught with his pants down, and they just blow him up. So it's not all bad for Army Geniuses, but they are set to lose even more now as Wommy. Well, actually, they'll turn back in on Azura, though, in trouble. The Quap is going to be able to blink away, and instead it will be Wommy to drop on the Pango. Still a 4 heroes down for Army Geniuses.
And AG are forced to kind of try to fight outside. Still a risky position, even with some of these spells down. They've still got a lot of control on the side of Lilgun.
And they love hunting Narman down every chance they can get. They'll do exactly that. In fact, Varish, the 2-for-1 special is here, but Kishka now, he's the one in danger. He got the Scatter Blast, and there's your Fiend's Grip. Once again, locking down the Quap. Azura can do nothing about it. Varish even just trying to trade, but they've got the Shadow Amulet. The Bane is going to survive. 11 is forced to pop the BKB, but he will make it out, it seems like, as the Swashbuckle will not land either. Nothing working for Army Geniuses. In fact, Wommy, oh, that's a big amount of damage with the Boundless Strike from 11. It feels like every time they smoke, it's into the Chrono. And Kishka's going to be there to break the smoke, and that might be a nice way to start, but no, he blinks away. They can't catch him, and Wommy, he's been spotted out. They do at least get the Monkey King down with the Lucent Beams and the Eclipse. They want to just try and burst him out. 4-2-3, he'll throw no Chrono yet. Just using the BKB for now. They will chase. They saw Ace 12 on that Bane. He gets a Shadow Amulet, but they have the dust up, and it looks like it might just be a team fight for Army Geniuses. As Lilgun, not confident to keep going, even with those ultis up. They'll let AG just win this one out, though. 4-2-3 now has been spotted by Wommy, and the rest of the team is coming down, but Sanctity, he's forced to just jump in and help out. There goes Wommy on the Pango. Still more incoming as Narman now. He'll lift up the Bezier Chrono onto Azura. They just want the Quap down. They've got him so easily. Just not even a competition. In fact, now the Coil catching out Narman. Maybe they could deal with 4-2-3, or maybe not. He's just gone. Just time walking out. As Sanctity's already on a triple kill. On to Varish we go. That'll be an Ultra. Why not a Rampage? DB's gonna try and fight back on the Luna. He's almost got Kish, but not quite. He's forced to just... Oh, and the first hit bash comes out. A rampage out for Sanctity. And that is just so sickening.
Second hit, it looked like, from 423. Man, you pop BKB, you want to get out. It's not even done, Wami!
Wami. Yeah, he's trying, John, but it's a 4.4 second cooldown on the orb. I don't know how you run. He's gonna Rolling Thunder. Sanctity's just gonna chase him. It's a race, John. Wami still trying. Chucks a U-turn, but Sanctity is still chasing. Still the blink away is there now, but the waiting rift up and he gets him.
Oh my god.
No giving up here for Sanctity as they've got the Rubik as well. Narman just cannot catch a break. Army Geniuses are just being torn apart and they just call the GG. They've had enough. Lilgun, they'll qualify through to the BTS Pro Series Season 10, I believe, John. And for Army Geniuses, they'll have to try later.
Yeah, they're gonna have to play again in that last chance decider, but Lilgun play excellently.